All right, court is calling 2023 CR 7826, State of Texas versus Joshua Leal. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Amir Memorial, Your Honor.
Are you Joshua Leal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Leal, I'm going to show you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Mr. Leal, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged by indictment with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than a gram? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility
Yes,
and
Your
up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we respectfully ask the court to follow the plea bargain, Your Honor.
All right, are you employed?
Right now, no.
So how are you supporting yourself?
I live with my mother.
How old are you?
27.
Do you have any children?
1,
Age?
4.
And where is the 4-year-old?
She lives with her mother.
So who is Joshua Gomez to you?
I don't know. There's nothing to me.
Well, why are you following him?
I don't know this guy.
Well, no, in the police report, it says you followed him from the apartment complex to the sports academy. So why are you following this person?
I believe he was following me, and that's why I followed him. I didn't really know him.
So you believe somebody is following you, so you follow them?
Yes, that's why.
How much drugs had you used that day?
How much drugs?
Yes. Had you used that day? You had meth in your vehicle.
Yeah, I only had like
What?
less than a gram.
No. I know there's less than a gram remaining. Are you telling me on that day you had not used any drugs?
No, I did.
All right. So what were you using that day?
Meth.
All right. When's the last time you used meth? And before you answer me, here's the thing. Your attorney and the state have come to an agreement that you're to receive deferred adjudication.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to be honest with me. Now is not the time to pretend. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So when's the last time you used meth? And before you answer, you are going to get drug tested today. So be honest.
I used yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes, I did.
How often are you using?
Say every once in a while,
What is every once in a while?
week or so.
How often?
Like a week or so.
Are you saying you use every week?
No, not every week. I don't use all the time. I don't use all the time. I don't.
All right. So how are you getting money to pay for meth? Because usually marijuana, people will do the puff pass, but at some point in time, people start charging you. And usually for meth, they charge.
Right.
This is not from any personal experience. This is just what I know from reading.
Yes, ma'am. I get money from the plasma. I'll go donate plasma.
So I want you to know where you are right now. Where you are right now is you're a 27-year-old living with your mother, selling your blood for drugs. We're going to try to get you help, but whether or not you accept it is completely up to you.
Yes,
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court will do. Court's going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation, 90 sober meetings in 90 days. If felony drug court doesn't accept him, you're going to follow all recommendations of TAP eval. So if TAP says that you need to be in inpatient treatment, you're going into inpatient treatment. And I know people don't want to do inpatient treatment. People always say, I can do it myself, but you can't do it yourself because if you could, you wouldn't be here. So everything that I'm giving you while you're on probation, it's hopefully to help you improve yourself where you can be a good parent to your 4-year-old. You understand? So follow recommendations of TAP. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs until accepted in felony drug court, or there's an inpatient treatment recommendation. If TAP doesn't recommend inpatient treatment and if felony drug court doesn't accept him, then I'm going to want the UA hotline. There's to be parenting classes. No contact with Joshua. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm not going to waive those. Is there a reason why you're not employed?
I'm studying.
Studying what?
Well, to be a business owner online.
No, you're getting employment. You understand?
Yes.
You can't be living off your mom and you have a 4-year-old to support. I'm going to tell you what I tell many of people who come here. When you have a child, you have to support them. You can't have a child and then put them over at Travis Park and say good luck to you. So, and the reason why I say that is this, and I can see the twinkle in your eye, but I'm telling you truth. That 4-year-old, if there's not a parent taking care of that 4-year-old, you know what ends up happening? They don't eat. So you're at home, you're eating, you're selling your blood for drugs. If the 4-year-old were 100% dependent on you, the 4-year-old would be starving because you're not doing anything to help. You're not bringing anything to the table. If it were a party, you're not bringing the napkins, you're not bringing the appetizers, you're not bringing anything. You're not even showing up for the 4-year-old right now. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And Deputy Laura, we're going to do his TAP evaluation in felony drug court while in custody. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Your Honor, is there anything about field visit?
Yes, I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Go off the record. The reason why I'm taking you into custody for your TAP evaluation and felony drug court evaluation is because I believe when you leave this court, you're going to use again, and you are in dire straits as far as using. You understand? All right, good luck to you. Calling 2023 CR 7272, State of Texas versus Lisa Pryor. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Dan Kramer for Ms. Pryor.
And are you Ms. Pryor?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Pryor, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision or Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Ms. Pryor, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with tampering with a government license or seal? That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Who was the name of the person you were with?
Joseph Mora,
Joseph what?
Mora, M-O-R-A. His Valentine is the middle name. He is here in Bear County Detention Center.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I have 3. 2 are grown and 1 is 13 living with my mother.
And Judge, what Ms. Pryor did want me to ask, and I did discuss this with the state, if you might be willing to consider probating her fine. She is currently unemployed and is seeking mental health disability with the government. I asked her if she would want you to help her with any services from probation on that score. She said that would be great, would probably actually help her with her disability request as well.
Okay. So when's the last time you had employment?
I was let go on December 2nd, 2022.
All right. From what? Doing what?
So I ran the office administrator and an HR for a lawn care company insurance.
Okay. And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Probably will not pass.
All right. So what drugs have you been using?
I thought it was cocaine, but it was not.
What do you mean it was not cocaine? What was it?
Methamphetamines.
So how often are you using?
I really just did the once.
How old are you?
I'm 41.
Why are you trying cocaine/meth once and you have a child that's 13?
I really do. So I just looking for some sort of release. It was a stupid mistake, and I have a lot going. I have a lot going on.
What is going on?
So my husband just got sentenced to TDC, so he's in TDC. He got a 6-year sentence, and he has been bench warranted to Bandera County, and they tried to hit him this morning with 25 years.
Okay, I'm sorry, you need to speak up.
They tried to hit him this morning with 25 years.
Okay.
So I just emotionally,
All right, so that's one thing. You have a husband who's going away to prison and maybe getting 25 years. What's the next issue?
this one,
That's it?
This one, she said.
this one. Yeah.
Oh, and this what's happening now?
What's happening now, and my son going to Guantanamo. I mean, that was the best thing for him at the time. I do agree, and it's still a struggle, especially since I just had him this past week because he was on fall break. It just reminded me like how much I missed him and needed to get my stuff.
So your answer to that was to use cocaine/maybe meth.
No, that was before. I mean, I did it before I got him.
No, but I mean, you said you're going to be dirty today. So when's the last time you
Well,
used?
no, I said maybe because I don't know, like.
So
how long
when's the
a
last
senior
time you
citizen and
used?
stuff.
When did you last use it?
The Friday, last Friday, not 3 days ago, but the week before that.
And who do you stay with?
Myself, and I have a roommate right now.
Who's the roommate?
His name is John Roundtree.
How do you know John Roundtree?
When my husband was arrested, I put an ad on roommates.com. And he's lived at my house since April. I was about to have my house foreclosed on, and he pulled me out of that.
All right. And what's the mental health issue?
I have major depression, severe anxiety, and PTSD.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. $500 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to ask for parenting classes. Once she completes the parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and that includes your son. And John Roundtree cannot be the adult that's supervising.
Understood.
There's to be regular reporting, regular random UAs. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation. Follow the recommendations. I want a referral to felony drug court. proof of employment or SSI within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until she's in a treatment program. Going to want 90 meetings, sober meetings in 90 days. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need? Oh, I'm sorry, a MIC evaluation. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Off the record. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court today. Here's the thing. You have a son that's hoping that their mother will get their act together. So maybe you can come to graduations and all of that. But if you have no plans on getting your act together, don't be the person who breezes in and out of their life, selling them false promises and then breaking every one of them. Because guess what? When you do that to child, then they're going to have issues. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And do not go to your mother's house acting as though your rules apply. You understand?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
She's in Dallas anyway.
Okay, awesome.
Thank
Is
you,
Child
Judge.
Protective Services involved or no?
No.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.